Welcome back to Bike Banter. Yeah, I know, we're usually 2 wheels down, tearing through trails on bikes, but today, we're switching it up. Still rook, still built for the wild, say hello to the Jeep Wrangler. This beast is basically the dirt bike of the SUV world, and I'm gonna tell you why it totally earns a feature on this channel. Now, look, when you think of off-road legends, you cannot talk about the Wrangler. It's been around since World War II. That original military DNA. It still runs deep in today's version. And let me tell you, when you climb inside, you don't just drive a Jeep Wrangler, you feel like you're about to go on a mission. This thing looks like it was built by people who know their way around mud, rocks, and river crossings. From the classic 7-slot grille to those big, chunky fenders and removable door, it just dares you to get it dirty. And yes, you can take the roof off too. Hard top, soft top, or no top, whatever your mood. That kind of open-air freedom. Pretty much the 4-wheel version of riding a dirt bike. Alright, let's talk power. The Wrangler comes with a bunch of engine option. You've got a 2.0L turbocharged inline 4, a 3.6L V6, and if you're lucky, or a little crazy, there is the Rubicon 392 with a 6.4L V8 that sounds like thunder and moves like a hurricane. It's insane, and if you're more eco-conscious, there is even a plug-in hybrid model now, the 4xe. Quiet, torquey, and surprisingly capable. But what really matters is how it feels when you're off-road. The suspension flex, the solid axles, the 4-wheel drive systems, this is not some watered-down SUV pretending to be tough. The Wrangler just eats up trails, climbs over rocks, and swims through mud like it was born for it. Because, well, it kinda was. Now I'll be real with you, it's not perfect. Daily driving, yeah, it can feel a bit like you're piloting a tractor. It's not the quietest, the ride can get bumpy, and gas mileage is not great. But that's not why you get a Wrangler. You get it because you love the grit, the adventure, the sense that any moment, you could just turn off the main road and disappear into the wilderness. And the mod scene, oh, it's alive and kicking. The Jeep community is one of the most passionate you'll find. Live kits, LED light bars, snorkels, winches, bedlock wells, you name it, someone's bolted it onto a Wrangler. People don't just drive them, they build them into exactly what they need. It's like the mountain bike world, but with 40 race and a roll cage. One of my favorite things about this rig, though, is the vibe. You know how bikers give each other that low wave when they pass. Jeep owners do the same. It's called the Jeep wave. There is this whole community built around respect for the road, or the lack of one. You're part of something bigger when you own one of these. And honestly, it feels pretty damn cool. So who is the Wrangler for? It's for the reader who wants to bring gear, maybe a couple of friends, and go places where roads are optional. It's for the weekend warrior who wants to swap handlebars for a steering wheel without losing that raw, outdoorsy edge. It's not luxury, and it's not supposed to be. It's honest, tough, and endlessly customizable. Would I trade my bike for it? Never. But would I love to tow my bike to some remote single track behind one of these? Absolutely. Alright, that's the lowdown on the Jeep Wrangler. It's not just a car, it's a lifestyle, a statement, and a ticket to wherever the pavement ends. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you ride and drive a Jeep? Ever take one out into the wild? I wanna hear your stories. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Bike Banter, and yeah, we'll be back on 2 wheels real soon. But so many mess, 4 wheels are just too fun to ignore. Catch you out there. Let me know if you want a specific version funny, more technical, or featuring a certain Wrangler model like Rubicon or 4xe.